dad is like yours and would rather play it safe, pay down loans. But how should I go about showing him it's worth it, aside from finding more deals for him? The one thing I would establish, and all of you guys need to know this, is what is fiat currency? Right? You have to understand this. What is fiat currency? Fiat currency is, let's just say it's a fake money. It's not actual money. Actual money is like gold. So that's real money. It's something that's been used for the beginning of time as money. So that's real money. When we have fiat currency, we have an IOU, and we're trading IOUs. So if you remove all the IOUs, you're basically trading one good for another good. Instead of, it's bartering. I want to buy a car. I go work. I get dollars, these IOUs from the government, and I trade them to the car dealership. Now I could just go work for them and try to pay for it that way. But the point is, the dollars are easier. And in the past, our dollars were backed by gold. That's what made them worth something. Today, dollars are not backed by gold. So, if I told you that we are now trading fruit. Fruit is the new currency. We're going to trade fruit back and forth, and depending on how many tomatoes you have determines how much you can buy this house, right? So if I said, okay, I want to buy this $1 million or million tomato property, I went to the bank and I said, bank, give me a loan of 1 million tomatoes. And they gave me 1 million tomatoes. Back the truck up, fill my truck up, drive off to the person and say, here is 1 million tomatoes. Here you go. I deliver those tomatoes to that person. And now I got the real estate. I have to pay the bank back for those tomatoes. I'm collecting tomatoes now from people. They're paying me these tomatoes. And I'm keeping some for myself and I'm giving some back to the bank. Well, how do you have to see fiat currency is, as you're paying back these tomatoes to the bank, they're rotting. They're becoming worthless. Worthless, worthless. Eventually, the tomatoes aren't going to even be edible. So back 30 years, back 1980, we'll go 40 years ago. 40 years ago, 1980, you could buy a home in Tampa for $30,000. That same home today is over $300,000. What changed is the amount of tomatoes I have to give increased, because each tomato that I'm providing is worth less because it's rotting. And what you're doing is you're borrowing this money that is going to be worth less later. The dollar doesn't appreciate, it depreciates. The asset appreciates. So you're borrowing money that's becoming worthless. So then the question comes to, what if I can't pay the loan? Then you're buying questionable stuff. Because if you don't think you're going to be able to pay this loan, you shouldn't even be buying this property. When I'm buying, for example, some people say, I'd rather buy one house and pay it off cash. I did it on YouTube and on my IG, I did an example where I showed that it's better to buy, instead of buying one duplex cash, it's better to buy 5 duplexes and getting an 80% loan to value on each one. Because one, I could lose, in the calculation, I could have a 50% vacancy and still break even on all the loans and all the expenses. 50% vacancy. But if you have, 2 vacant out of the duplex, you're losing money, you're gonna pay money out of pocket. So it is actually more conservative, to simplify it for you guys, it's more conservative for you to have 5 duplexes than have 1 duplex. It is more conservative to own 1 fourplex than a single family home. The numbers consistently prove it. Yes, he has to explain to his father that we don't have currency that's backed by gold, right? We have a fiat fake currency. So when you're borrowing something that's losing value, you know? It's like telling the bank gives you a brand new car and says, well, you owe me this car back, and then in 40 years, you return the same exact car that's worth less. And I'm not saying it's a classic car where it's worth more. It's just a regular car there's trillions of other cars, or trillions of other dollars out there. It's not worth more, it's worth less. And they keep on printing the same exact car with no increase in the car. Imagine they keep on making this same exact car again and again and again, and they keep on increasing the production over time with no increase in the sense of the technology of the car or any added use of the car. So it's devaluing the value of all the cars that are out there, because there's so many now that they're not worth anything.
As a mortgage broker, are there lenders that you have that will lend solely on business credit?
So the answer is yes. Yes. You're talking. There's lenders that will do what's called bank statement loans. Depending on how much money moves in and out of your bank account, they'll give you a loan. Now, again, if that bank account is owned by your business that you're a sole proprietor of, then yeah, you can get what's called a bank statement loan. Now, said that, the more non-conforming or non-conventional you are now going away from the conforming and conventional loans, which are the under 3% or the 3% loans that are out there, right? Conforming conventional loan, they go from like 1.99 to like 3.5 right now, which is really good. Like, let's just say hypothetically you got a 2.5 rate as a conforming loan. If you are non-conforming because you cannot prove your income or you have really bad credit, you can still get a loan. You're now getting a non-conforming loan. You're getting a loan that is not normal, or it's not like all these other ones. Because of that, you have to get someone that's going to give you money customized to you, because you don't fit the mold. You're not within the mold. So there's someone that's willing to take a chance on you, but you're going to pay more for that. So, yeah. Alright guys, it's getting really late, and Hannah needs to go home because her husband's wondering where she's at. So, alright, well, he's probably watching. He's probably watching. So, guys, God bless you. Great seeing you. If you guys want to know more info about my most recent project and you're looking to invest, DM me. If you're looking to refinance your home, do a purchase, we're lenders. We do taxes, insurance, mortgages. If you need corporate taxes done, we do them all across the country for corporations and individuals. So we are a true one-stop shop. I got a great team, and we would love to help you too. If you want more content, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. A lot more content coming. We post at least once a week with lots of great financial information to help you build your personal portfolio.